Okay, so we're done straightening it out. It's about as straight as it's gonna get. It's pretty good. So I will be showing you guys how to how the holes are drilled out. So fortunately, I kind of got a little carried away, and I started going, and I didn't catch myself. So I've made this here. So it's a little drill. It's a little hand drill. They've also made hafted drills, something like this. Is one that I was using that accidentally got broken. It's you can see it's made off of a projectile point, and then it was made a little skinnier, and then it unfortunately snapped in half. So I made the other one out of the gray stone. So basically, what we're doing is we're making a hole. You see there. So just been coming with the drill, twisting it like a drill, and pulling out material. And that is for the foreshaft. So one method of making atlatl darts was making it with a foreshaft. So this foreshaft, basically it's meant to protect the dart, the larger portion of it, because the larger portions, some areas it's very hard to get sticks that are that straight and that long. So you want to protect that. You have this so that when it hits the animal, hopefully it stops there, falls out. This stays in the animal, and this part falls out of the ground and you can recover it. The next thing we're going to do in this step, that's pretty important, is we're going to take sinew and wrap it around this portion just to give this a lot more strength. Sinew is incredibly strong, tensile strength when it dries. So you can see I've been wetting it in my mouth. Sorry, that's a little gross. But wetting it in your mouth actually, the saliva in your mouth actually helps break down the proteins of the sinew, which helps it rebond to itself when it dries. So it cinches on there. It's incredibly tight. And basically this is just going to help this kind of weaker drilled out area of the dart shaft to, so it's just going to prevent it from splitting when it experiences impact. So we're just going to take those pieces and work our way down a good ways. And the sinew is from the leg of a white-tailed deer. You know, and I'm sure that bison sinew would have been used in the past pretty extensively. They're very large animals, so they got lots of large strips of sinew. You can see that I kind of got to do a patchwork of different pieces here. So, but yeah, once this all gets tightened down, it's going to dry. It's going to get translucent for one, and it's going to be incredibly strong on there once it's dried. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we find so many broken projectile points is I'll grab the hafted dart foreshaft again here and show you guys. But this stuff is so strong, that's the reason we find so many broken points, is that the haft wasn't the part that was breaking, it was the projectile point. So it just kind of shows it was stronger than the stone that it was supporting. It doesn't have to be super pretty when you're doing this part of it. Yeah, there's a good little shot of that. You'll be able to see it hopefully displayed there. When it's dried up, you'll see what it looks like. So yeah, the projectile point, you see how it's hafted, kind of got an X there. Sinew comes all the way down there just to give it some strength so that foreshaft doesn't split. And that's not going anywhere. Odds are it's going to break somewhere there if it hits something. It's the reason that we find so many bases of projectile points. This part here is because this part was really, really strong. So if it was going to snap, it was going to snap anywhere like there. It wasn't going to just pull off of the haft. Alrighty, and the next video I think we'll be doing is fletching it. So we'll be putting some goose feathers on the rear end of the dart shaft just to give it a little bit of drag. I'll explain that a little more in the next video. Thank you.